CWL is over. We only lost one war, but did we get the promo? Let's talk about the week. Let's talk about some of the armors that was used, and let's see, did Mad Ram get promoted back to Champs 1? That's the question on everyone's mind. In war number 1, the Root Riders were not nerfed yet. The Root Rider nerf came in the morning of this war, and as you see here, we put in some work, son. 41 stars out here. Now, if you want to see everyone's stars, we had 2 people go perfect. We had 3 people at 20 stars. So we nearly had 5 perfects, which is an all-time high for us here in Mad Ram. Stick around. We'll show that after we show off all 7 wars. So started off really hot. But then that Root Rider nerf came in. Some of our guys were panicking. Some people were like, what do we do now? So we had a little bit of a lower war. Nothing drastic, nothing crazy. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's 3 1-stars. That's 3 1-stars. We didn't make the proper adjustments. People were saving the town hall for the end. Luckily, our opponent struggled also and had 3 1-stars. So this was a very dicey war, but we ended up winning 36-34. Again, this was immediately after the Root Rider nerf. In war number 3, it was a barn burner. It was 39-39. We adjusted. We made the necessary changes that we needed to. We just could not get the job done. They did have 1 1-star, but in this war, we got destroyed on percent. Unfortunately, our misses were very low. 70%, 65%, 79%, 67%, 85 solid, 96 is solid, but the misses were low. I'm not trying to blame those guys. It happens. Those things happen, especially after that huge nerf. People are trying to figure things out. It happens. So we lose that war 39-39. As you see, it's only our loss. It's only 1 loss for the week, and it was a tie. So I'm kind of content with that. War number 4. Moving forward, we had a really solid week, guys. 38-34. We got rid of our 1-star bug after that 1 war. We got rid of the 1-star bug. Was this a war? Yeah, we had 2 99s in this war. So this could have easily been another 40, but we had 2 99s in this war. War number 5, moving forward here. We went up against Liberation Clan, and we put in work, son. 41 stars! Yeah, we did some solid things. And my base finally held. I finally found a base that held a defense. I got destroyed on defense. But Other Weasel, I mean, look, Other Weasel with another 1-star. Other Weasel, he's got the bases out here. War number 6, we go up against 1453, 39-31, another good war, and I hold again. Let's go, guys. I hold again there at the top of the map. Really solid stuff. At this point, I was 6 for 6. I was feeling nice using Root Riders. A lot of the clan still using Root Riders. Going into war number 7, we win the war 40-37. Actually, a closer war. Of course, I get 3-starred. Of course, I get 3-starred. But also, where is it? I don't even remember. I had a 94. I failed the perfect week, guys. I failed the perfect week. But the question is, did we get promoted? We won 6 out of 7. Our loss was a tie. Did we get promoted? And the simple answer is, yes, we did, boys. Mad Ram back in Champs 1. Let's go, guys. We tried something new this month with our roster. Normally, we just kind of pick our roster kind of on who's playing hot, who's doing well. But this month, we went with a pushing competition. The top 15 people who pushed in the clan, top 15 trophies, that was our roster, and it worked out for us. We got 334. We ended up beating Clutch this by 3 stars. We did not actually have the highest percent in the group. We were actually 3rd in the percent in the group, behind 20 War 7, which that's kind of interesting that they were 5th with 99.45, second highest there. And then in the clan, we had Anon and Steven both going 21 stars. Perfect weeks. We had Swift 1% off a perfect week. Lolo 5% off, and then I was 6% off. And we had a couple guys here at 19, 18. It was a really solid week. Shout out to all the guys that put in some work here. Huge shout outs to Anon and Steven who got the perfect weeks. If you watched my video last week, you know Steven was using E-Drags, and he used E-Drags all week. And I want to take a moment to talk about Steven, because not only did he have the perfect week, he had a crazy good week. Using E-Drags, he found an attack strategy that worked for him, and sometimes that's all you need to do. Find that attack strategy that worked and stick with it. Real quick here, little insert here. It's Steven's equipment. You got Vamp Stash on the King of the Giant Gauntlet. You got Queen, Frozen Arrow, and Viz. Healing Tome, Eternal Tome, and then Hog Puppet, Haste Vial on the RC. On this one, he uses Yetis. If you watched the video last week where I was talking about CWL, or I was talking about, I think it was 5 alternative armies to Root Riders, or something along those lines. I think that was the video. But I showed off another one of Steven's attacks in there. But what was really interesting to me was Steven, I told you about the Legends League system we did, where the top 15 pushers got in, right? Steven was right there kind of on the bubble. And he sent me this DM right here. Sorry to leak our DMs, Steven. Is there anyone else crazy that missed? Don't feel like I deserve to get in fully. And I responded to him. I said, Steven, man, you earned the spot. It's the top 15 get in. You were top 15. You're playing, bud. That's the way it's going. So there's a little bit of a life lesson here. Even if you feel like you don't deserve it and you earned it, you earned that spot. And he showed up in the biggest way. We needed those 21s. Not everyone adapted to the Root Rider nerf as well as we would have liked. That's going to happen. It's a nerf that's, you know, one of the strongest army, one of the best armies in the game. It got nerfed, and some people just weren't able to figure it out. But up top, we had guys that were figuring out stuff like E-Drags and still using Root Riders, and it was a really good team effort. But this is my thing here. It's a lesson in believing in yourself. You got to have that confidence. Now, I'm not saying Steven didn't believe in himself, because he went out there and he got the 7 triples and got the perfect war. But you never just give up. Never just give up on yourself. Stick with it, especially if you earned it like that. The rules were the rules. We did make one exception for Skeens because Skeens had a perfect CWL last week, so we made that exception. I mean, are you going to leave someone that went perfect out? I don't think so. Let's be honest with ourselves. If you earn it, take it by the horns and just go with it, guys. That's all I'm getting at here. I don't know. I'm rambling a little bit. But again, Steven with a perfect week here, man. You love to see it. Really proud of him. He's been in the clan for a long time. Really proud of him adapting to the changes that were made. So GG's to Steven. Let's check out one of Anon's. He was another one of ours that went perfect. Now, I want to show this one off from Anonymous because it plays into the Legends League system. The reason I wanted to take the top 15 Legends pushers was because we're going to see bases like this in Legends League. This is definitely a common Legends style base, or similar. Not necessarily this exact layout, but you're going to see stuff like this in Legends, and you're going to know how to attack it, and that's exactly what happened here. A lot of our guys, this was war number 6? This is war number 6, so after the nerf, a lot of our guys were still able to use triple Overgrowth Root Riders. That's what I used all week. I went 6 for 7. So that shows you that using this army in Legends, pushing, even if you didn't push the full season, that was Steven's concern, is he didn't push the full season. He kind of, you know, put in a half-butt effort there. You know what I want to say there. But he still earned his spot. He still got in there. But that's the thing, you know, the reason I wanted to do this was so that we could see some of these common style bases that might be a pain in the neck during CWL. But since we see them in Legends League, we can deal with them, we can get them taken out, and we can get those 3 stars. So this one worked out really nicely for Anonymous. We got the Royal Champion in there. I should have looked at Steven's equipment, but it should be in the other video again. But it's pretty basic equipment. Here's Anonymous's equipment. Pretty standard low out here. He does not use the Vamp Stash on the King, though. A lot of us are using Vamp Stash on the King in this attack, but Anonymous did not use that. I'm not sure if it's because it's not leveled up or he just likes Rage Gem better. I mean, it works out for him. He's still got King working through here with ability, so not a big concern there. He's got plenty to work on through the back end of this base. So a really solid attack here from Anonymous, but this is what I liked about the Legends League system. This is what I felt was successful about our new system we put in for picking our roster. So a lot of bases that you'll see in Legends League, and we were able to 3-star him. Now Twiff, he went 20 for 21 here, and you see here, the replay starts at 3 minutes. His miss was a time fail, guys. It's a 99%. He almost had the perfect week also. He used the 3 Overgrowth Root Riders as well. I mean, I could have picked any replay, but I thought it would be more interesting to show his time fail, see how he missed the perfect week. I don't know, is that rude? I'm not trying to be rude, but we've seen triple Overgrowth Root Riders enough, so I wanted to mix it up a little bit here. I thought like his Overgrowth placements were really good here to push the roots along. The one thing I did notice is maybe he could have moved the second Overgrowth. He could have kept it back a little bit. He does move it up a little bit. So kind of hard to say there when he puts in the third. I think I said second there. When he puts in this third Overgrowth, he kind of puts it a little bit more forward on this stuff. And there's some defenses that kind of pull the Queen and the Hogs down there. I mean, hard to say. He 99%ed it. It's not like he missed big. He 99% of this base. So it's not like he's like, oh my God, I ruined the perfect week with the 72. He almost had it. It's a time fill. It's legit a time fill. Let's take a look at the equipment. Vamp Stash, Queen with Frozen Arrow. Normal normal equipment for this attack. I gotta remember to show off equipment. I will quickly go show off Steven's equipment in retrospect, or maybe I'll just edit that in earlier. You guys will never know. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be obvious. It'll be very obvious. It'll be very obvious. But you see stuff kind of fading out here in the middle. The king's on the outside. Queen's in there taking a little bit of damage. The roots are going, but remember, the roots lost some DPS, and that could have ultimately been what caused this time fail, as those roots weren't able to kind of get through there. King's going to go through there. Honestly, yeah, king ability right here. Okay, so that's good. I didn't watch the end, so I didn't see. I just kind of saw the basic layout of the attack here. I kind of want to be surprised with you guys. Let's go ahead and let's speed it up a little. It's just he doesn't have enough time to get through the walls, huh? That's all it is. That's unfortunate. It's going to be the air sweeper, isn't it? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, king just doesn't have enough time to power through here. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Oh, the skellies. The skellies got him. King's going, or is it going to be the Inferno? It might be the Inferno. I don't know. Oh, man, that is a heartbreaker for Twiff. He deserved it, man. He deserved it. He was right there. 99%. That's unfortunate. Now, it was unfortunate for Lolo. If you remember, Lolo also had just about a perfect week here with 695 and 20 stars. He missed in War 1. Oh, such a heartbreaker. Not that one. 95% in War 1 and then went perfect the rest of the week. Now, unfortunately, the replay is wiped because, again, the update came out in the middle of War 1, so we don't have the replay. But he was playing Root Rider Valks also. Most of the week, I saw he was using 3 Overgrowths, but on this one, he decided to go with 4 Overgrowths. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, right, guys? 4 Overgrowths instead of the 3. I mean, some people complain that we use 3. Like, 2 is plenty, so he's using 4 Overgrowths out here. King's going to go ahead and dive in here, and he kind of goes at this, like, a little bit more surgical. Like, he kind of comes in and lets the king do a little bit of a hero dive before he really deploys the roots in there. On the king, he does have the Jellyfist. He has Rage Gauntlet and the, Rage Vial and the Giant Gauntlet. I said Rage Gauntlet. That would be insane. So he really is just trying to get some value out of the king. Queen has pretty standard equipment. Same with the Warden RC. They have pretty standard equipment for this one. But he just sets up the pathing with the king there and just allows those roots to work through. Uses that Warden ability to push them in. And then he just basically keeps the base Overgrowth here with the 4 Overgrowths. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go back and Overgrowth that Eagle just so he wasn't taking in some shots here. But ends up working out for him. Pushes it forward. He might not have even really needed it, but I guess, okay, so maybe the 4th Overgrowth comes in here. The 4th Overgrowth is coming in here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe not. Am I just slacking out here, guys? Am I just slacking out here? I was trying to watch this to kind of see what he did without watching it. Okay, so he doesn't. I thought he would Overgrowth this and get that stuff. The RC could kind of just work through there a little bit easier, but works out pretty nicely. I don't know. I check out the replays, and I usually check them out at 4 times speed. And then once I realize the replay is something I want to use, I'm like, all right, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. But I don't always watch the full replay. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'll be completely transparent. I'm a slacker. That happens. But I saw 4 Overgrowths and I was like, all right, we got to show this. I don't even care what happens here. We got to show 4 Overgrowths because he does ultimately get the triple. Queen's gonna go ahead and work in there. He's got the RC in there with the Diggy. But look at this. For the Root Riders with 500 less hit points, he's got a ton of Root Riders still up here. It looks like it's going to come down to the Queen saving this one. He does have the Wizard and the Minion up top cleaning it. But the roots will actually get through there, open up the wall so the Queen will have access. If they don't do that, if those roots aren't up, this is a fail. This does not get through. So, nice week from Lolo. Unfortunately, it was War 1 that got him. Now, if you look there in the 5 spot, it's your boy. It's your boy. It's me. It's me! So let's go check out that attack that I missed here. I was out of town for the weekend. I really kind of wanted to record, like, can I get the perfect week, that type of video. But I was out of town, so I wasn't really able to do that. I felt good about this base. I got it late. I picked late, but I felt good about the plan. Ultimately, I almost wonder if I should have went up the side here. I was just worried about stuff not going to the center. So, I don't know. It's 94. It's not like it's bad, but it wasn't great. I didn't do a good job funneling with my Valks up there, so all my Valks kind of go sideways on me. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but I will say a majority of the clan used Root Riders for most of the week. We did have some Super Bowlers, we did have with the E-Drags, but I would say 85 to 90% of our attacks were Root Riders, even after the nerf. So people freaking out, saying that Root Riders can't work, they're not good. Root Riders got us promoted. Simple as that. Root Riders got us promoted. The people that were committed to the 3 Overgrowth army and knew how to use it and wanted to use it did really well with it. And I mean, it just works. It's effective. The Root Riders are still there. Yeah, they have 500 less DPS, but honestly, that's probably how they should have been from our 50% less DPS, 500 less HP. It's probably how they should have been from the start. Let's be honest with ourselves here, guys. They shouldn't be a full-on attacking troop and that beefy. That's just my opinion. This one just ends up fading out a little bit here. RC gets stuck up on the king, and we just run out of gas. Really, really unfortunate. When the RC kind of got stuck up there, I got mad, and I just closed my iPad. I was like, I ruined the perfect week. Does get to 94, but that's about it. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I ruined my perfect week. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, but we still get the promo. Mad Ram still does some really positive things out here. Really proud of the guys. For the group, we did really well. We beat the clan that beat us. That's good, man. It's positive out here. Let me know what you guys thought of this. Let me know what you guys think of Root Riders. Again, I'm saying it. Root Riders got us promoted to Champs 1. Whether you like that or not, that's what happened this week in Mad Ram. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.